Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to a bit of a prototype build, as you can tell by that thing that just flashed in the background, but it's the Blasphemous Aesthetics prototype. This is a game that was on Kickstarter recently, and we can like adjust our settings and stuff like that, but yeah, there isn't really much to be done in here. Yeah. We'll go back, but it's basically a demo of the aesthetics of the game. It's not going to be reflective of final gameplay, but I figured I'd show it off to you guys. I'd do a walkthrough so you guys can see kind of what it looks like. I really enjoyed the look of it. It's like a very, very dark version of Symphony of the Night to me. At least that's the vibe I got from it way back whenever I first saw it a while back, and I'm really glad to get my hands on a bit of a prototype here. As you can see, the aesthetics are very much in line with like Super Nintendo. That guy's gonna get back up, and I just happen to know that. But yeah, it's got a little bit more in the level of animation on the characters than Soten. So you can see that kind of reflected in the characters, and they're very well modeled. I do like that you can tell his face is highly developed, and once we start climbing up ladders, you can see that his costume is rendered, well, it's designed to be looked at from every direction. We do have the angels and stuff like that, and it's supposed to be representative of kind of a almost a dark gothic slash religious theme going on, so I like it. It's very interesting to me. The enemies are not necessarily placeholders, but they're very rudimentary versions of what I have a feeling the final game will have. I think they're going to be including a lot more enemies. This particular version only has a handful. Has these guys who flail themselves. You have the candle holders, and then the bellmen, as far as I know. I haven't gone all the way to the end of it. Ow. Wow, you almost got me there, buddy. There is a dash where we can dash to the other side, and it is... I don't know if you can do it in the air. I might as well try it. I mean, nope, you can't dash mid-air, but you can dash on the ground. That'd be nice to be able to dash mid-air. It'd open up the platforming a lot more on this. But it's going to show off an aesthetic of a few areas in the game. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself and die or something in the just aesthetics demo. You have an aesthetic death. There are a few little death animations and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and move back while we fight the bellmen. These are the other guys I was talking about. Come on. Ow. Die already. I do like their death animation, how the bell just kind of shatters into pieces, but the rest of it just fades out. So notice how it does that. The bell seems to be like the tangible portion of those guys, which is really kind of cool to me. Oh, and we just dropped off the cliff because I derped. But you notice a very Dark Souls-y vibe with that you died. We'll come back here. We're not going to bother messing with the guys that we've already beaten. I'm just going to lure these guys in one at a time. Now, I'm not sure whether this is going to be a Metroidvania or just a platformer. But it's got a little bit of a vibe in the aesthetics demo of just a platformer. I would wager in the final version that it's going to be a lot more in the way of Metroidvania. It would be very, very beneficial to the game to be Metroidvania because of the obvious Symphony of the Night similarities. Here is the second visual area. It's going to be like a cave area. We can drop straight down if we want. You don't take fall damage that I know of. I suppose we could test that as well. I don't think you do. Let's go ahead and jump off. Nope, no fall damage. Got another little dude over here that needs to have a lesson taught to him. I do like how they're not all using just like pitchforks and swords and stuff like that as weapons. I mean, the guy has candles as weapons as well. It looks cool to me. It goes with the whole vibe of this guy is actually wearing a religious hat, if you were wondering what that was. Don't want to jump down there. Those are spikes. They hurt. But it's an interesting aesthetic to me. And I do like that they weren't afraid to go with... It's not necessarily offensive, and you have seen my mouse this entire time. Why didn't somebody tell me? It's alright. It's just an aesthetics demo. We can get it out of the way. But we can go ahead and move along here. This is going to be the next kind of cave area. This one's a little bit more vicious looking, in my opinion. It's got a lot more spikes. I do wish there was a little more variance in the spikes. They do seem to follow a specific pattern. It would be nice if there was like some blood on some, maybe some animals or something like that, just to give you an idea of just how dangerous they really are. I'm not going to be using the dash too terribly much, but we could come down here, dash across, and it's a good dodge. I wonder if they'll eventually like include possibly a stamina bar or something like that, just to keep you from, you know, dodging with the dash left and right. Don't want to land on those spikes, that's for dang sure. There are a few other things that I don't necessarily like. So far, the only control thing that I don't particularly appreciate is that I have to control with the joystick. I don't have a choice. I would actually like to be able to control with the directional pad, but it won't let me. Directional pad just feels more natural to me as like an old school gamer, and since this is a retro styled game, it seems to work a little bit better. That, and I'm using my controller that has the sticky jump button, so it's not sticky as in ooh gross sticky, it's sticky as in it gets hung up underneath the plastic, you nasty people. But yeah, those guys will physically block you if you try to walk past them, but you can dash just right straight through them. Let's see, this should take us to the snow area, and that's as far as I've actually gone before. I don't think we can actually ring the bell, but it would be kind of neat to be able to interact with the environment on that level. Ow, that hurt, you son of a bitch. Thank you. There is that creepy guy in there. I didn't notice that before. That guy is creepy. But we can attack midair and stuff like that. Would love to be able to knock down some of these corpses and possibly get items out of them. But you can see that guy is still physically there because we can't run through him. And you can't run through these guys either. If you were wondering why I don't just dart past everybody. We can jump over them, which is perfectly fine, but yeah, whatever. I have to say, that is just very creepy that they're held from trees in cages praying. They're skeletons now, I think, but... Do we have an idle animation by any chance? No. I think there probably will be by the time the game gets to its final point. That would be kind of a normal thing to just throw in there as kind of a, ooh, cool, idle animations kind of thing. But yeah, whatever. I'm not going to drop down there because I don't think there's any point to it other than possibly killing this guy before he comes at flying at you. I don't want to bother killing every... Oh, I fell down. You need to die then. Poor dude. There's no real hidden things in an aesthetics demo. It's just a test to see how the appearance is and how it kind of flows and how the enemies fit in with the different visuals, which so far I'm pretty happy with. I think it's a very nice look. We could go down there. I'm going to go up. I'm not going to bother going like alternate routes and stuff like that. We're going to do this, ooh, this way. Hi, friend. I did not know you were there. You can die now. Let's see if there's more enemies. Nope, just another creepy guy in a bell. But so far, I have to say that I really like the progress that they've made on it. I really do hope the game comes to full fruition. Let's go ahead and dart across as they're whipping around. Ow! You whipped me in the face. I do hope the game comes to a full fruition and is able to be released for the public into a full game. And yes, oh, ow, oh, ow, ow, I did not know that was going to happen. Wow, ouch. But we do get actually just right back up here. That was nice and gruesome. Oh, ow. Get off my face. Thank you. This guy needs to just back up off that cliff. It seems to be a lot more patience-driven than other games like this, because with the enemies taking like multiple hits, you kind of have to slow down and kind of plan your routes of attack. Don't want to fall down there because I think that's instant death down there, but I'm not positive. Don't really want to test it either because I want to just get through and show you. Oh, well, it is instant death. Congratulations, I tested it. Oh, yeah, this is why I don't do joystick. Whoop. Ow. And get off my face. Thank you. I know he's there. You just have to go to the right to trigger him. And these guys take 4 hits to take out, and the bell guys take 3, which is a significant amount. It's a lot more than you'd notice in, say, Soten or anything like that, where you'd eventually reach a point where you're one-shotting certain enemies. So let's go ahead and get over here. This should trigger that guy. I do like that I'm not moving forward with the attacks. I do like the flash. It adds a lot more meat to the swings, which I wholeheartedly appreciate. And there is my button sticking. If I can get it to stop, that would be great. Thank you. If you're wondering why I don't use this one for speedrunning, It's just a lot, it's just the only one I have with a joystick currently, so I'm going to have to live with it. Here's the next area. We have to actually press up to go inside that door, which is a nice change. We'll probably have other areas. These just feel like they're going to be breakable. These candlesticks just feel like they should be smashable. They just stand out that much from the background. And this one has a little bit more of an exploration vibe to it than the previous ones. I don't know if I can... Yeah, I don't think I want to go down there. That looks like death. And just a hunch there. It just looks like death. So I'm not going to go down there just yet. Probably a secret thing that was an Easter egg in the aesthetics demo, if I had to guess. To actually get access to this, you can read the bottom of the screen. This is a prototype from July 2017. It's backers exclusive, but you can get it over at backerkit if you sign up for that. It's kind of like an individual choice on your part, whether you want to do that or not. I don't usually recommend picking up games before they're actually released, though. It's just not necessarily a prudent idea. Can we... Oh, ow, wow, that is lethal. Can I get past that? I haven't actually tried getting past that before. Don't want to go up that. That's another problem with the joystick. I accidentally pressed it up and to the left rather than straight to the left. I'm going to try to get through those. No, I don't want to go up there. Like I said, it's one of those things where I accidentally press up and to the left rather than just left. Will that hit me there? Yes, it will. And that takes off a good chunk of your life. Let's see. Ouch. Yeah, I don't think I can get past that. I think I have to jump over them or something. But I'll try one more time and then we'll call it... not necessarily impassable, but impassable by me right now as a novice to the title. Let's not get stabbed by those again. We need as much life as we possibly can get. These things are... Ooh. And I'm auto-jumping. God damn it. Controller. I hate you. I hate you, controller. Oh. I noticed that too late. I'm going to try it again because that auto-jump kind of screwed us. I say auto-jump. It really is just the controller's button sticking. I mean, you might be able to hear it snagging, but... Fuck you, spikes. Yeah, not even going to try anymore. If there's a way past there, good. Someone else will show it. I'm getting a little salty at that particular thing. Mainly because my controller is pissing me off. But we can go this way. And we'll explore a little bit more of this area. There's very faint, like, kind of wind-blowing music in the background. Let's go ahead and jump off of there. Oh, wow. That's bad. Anyway. What the hell, game? Brutal. Very, very, very brutal. But we're going to try that again. We're actually going to try to get past over onto the right, over onto the platform down there. So we want to go down and then just jump and keep going to the right. Ooh. Yay. Oh, no, 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 no. Ooh. You do not get to do that. Just die. Thank you. What's down here? I haven't actually been down here, so I don't know. I actually haven't been to this part of the game at all. I just made sure that it recorded properly and then jumped straight in for my usual rambly commentary. It's not my usual rambly commentary. I usually have a bit more things on the actual subject of the title to talk about. We probably didn't even need to go down there, did we? We're slightly damaged. Hi, bellboy. Boom. I do like how they look. I wish I could freeze frame it a little easier and actually show it to you. What's going on? Game? Why is there shaking? That's making me a little nervous. Oh, hi. Bye. That's a door that looks important. Let's see if it is. What's in here? Very, very quiet and a tall ladder. Okay. Let's go up the ladder. And this is a little bit faster than trying to climb it manually, I guess. This is something that someone suggested in the Discord for the game, which I got an invite to. You have to be a backer to get access to all of it, but I think you have access to general chat. If you go over to their Twitter, they'll have a link to it, I think. But if we come over to the left, I think this looks like it's going to be the end of... Yeah. Hopefully you actually get to fight this guy. Yeah. Gotta love that aesthetic. I wonder what the fight is going to be like, and by the time this releases, I'll actually have another controller. But that is the aesthetics prototype of this. I really did enjoy going through it. I like Metroidvanias, and I like platformers of this style as well, where they're slow and methodical, and you actually have to think about where you're going. I'll go back and see if I can actually get through that area in the future. I don't know for sure. Maybe there's a secret back there, or maybe it just is a wandering spot. The devs may be able to answer that. But if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to check out the Blasphemous website. Check out their backer kit if you actually really want to play the aesthetics prototype. You can back them now if you want, or you can back them later whenever the game is actually released. They have released a different game called The Last Door. It's completely different from this. But it's supposedly gotten a lot of awards. I haven't played it personally, so I can't tell you for sure how it is. But yeah, keep gaming, have fun, peace out, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And looking forward to this one and the spiritual successor to Symphony of the Night, which is being made right now as well. I have a video of that somewhere. But yeah, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.